another PE with MK Sports. This week again we're going to be doing some throwing and catching skills. It might be a bit different, you can evolve your muscles a bit as well, but we're going to try and get as much throwing and catching in as possible. Okay, before we start you've got to have done a warm-up. So if you haven't done a warm-up yet, have a go and do one now and then come back to this. But the first exercise you're going to be doing is a throw, and you're going to let it bounce and then you're going to catch it. So you're going to throw it in the air, let the ball bounce and catch it. If the ground's not flat, it might bounce all over the place, so it'll make it even harder. What's really good makes your hand-eye coordination work really hard. So you're going to throw the ball up, bounce and catch. Throw the ball up, bounce and catch. You're going to have a go at this for a minute and see how many catches you can do. This time you're going to throw the ball up and just catch it without letting it bounce. So the key is to keep your eye on the ball and get your hands ready to crocodile snap around the ball. So throw the ball up and catch. Throw the ball up and catch. If you want to make it harder for yourself, you can throw the ball up. See how many times you can clap before catching the ball. Do this for about a minute. The next one, we're going to use our leg muscles. So we're going to lunge out, so that means we're going to step forward and bend our leg. Once we've bent our leg, then we're going to put the ball through our leg, bring it back and push back. Then we're going to do the same with the other leg, push the ball through the leg and come back. And you're going to keep going, passing the ball through the front leg when you lunge down, when you bend it. Okay, you're going to do this one for a minute. The next one is called round the world, and all it means is you're going to put the ball round your body. So this part is the world. So you're going to put the ball round the body, and you're going to have a go at this for a minute and see how fast you can go. If you want to make it harder for yourself, chuck the ball to each hand. It's quite hard when it's behind you because you can't see, but you can do it in front of you, and if you can do it behind you, that's perfect. You do it for a minute. Rainbow throw, and it's called a rainbow throw because when you throw the ball up, it's supposed to move in the shape of a rainbow. So it's going to arc up and down, and you're going to throw it from one hand up and over and try and catch it in the other one. It's quite hard on this one. You've really got to concentrate. You're going to try and throw it so it's going from one side to the other, and it's shaped like a pretty little rainbow. You're going to do this one for a minute. Okay guys, the next one we're going to be doing is taken from Joe Wicks. Joe Wicks has created a Pikachu jump. Okay, and I know my little friend Leo loves this one. So a Pikachu jump is you're going to drop down and you're going to Pikachu and jump up. But for us, we're going to do it with a ball, a little electric ball. So when you squat down, you're going to Pikachu, you're going to Pikachu, and then when you jump up, you're going to chuck the ball into the air, and then you're going to try and catch it again. So it's Pikachu jumps with electric balls. If you can't do it with the electric ball and you can't catch it, that's fine. What you're going to do is you're going to, with the ball still, you're going to Pikachu and jump it. And if you can't catch it, that's fine. Just let it bounce and then go again. But if you can catch it, brilliant. So Pikachu, Pikachu and jump and try and catch the ball. And you're going to keep going and have a go at this one for a minute. Pikachu. stage 2, the target throw is a little bit different. If you only feel comfortable using a larger area, that's fine to try and throw the ball into. The key stage 1s use the smaller, a larger area like this. But if you're in key stage 2 and you're feeling comfortable, you can use a smaller area, what makes it a little bit harder. So I've got the bucket from where the tennis balls are out from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand back and I'm going to have a minute and I'm going to try and throw the ball either in one or the other, but I'm going to try and get it to land in the bucket. If it once it's in, or if you miss, you run, go pick up the ball, you bring it back and have another go for a minute. Ready? Point your hands towards the target. So I'm going to finish with my fingers pointing towards the bucket. I'm going to keep going, see how many points I can get. Because you're in key stage 2, there's going to be some extra hard ones for you. The first really hard one is you're going to throw the ball behind your back and try and catch it out in front of you. Okay, so it looks just like this. We've done it before. Throw it up and catch it. Throw it up and catch it. Makes it easier if you point your hand at the back, up, because where we point our hand when we finish our throw is where the ball goes. So we point our hand up and it should come up and over. So you're going to have a go at this for a minute. If you're feeling really adventurous, you can try it for another minute with your other hand. That's always a bit harder. For a minute in at least one. Okay guys, you finished all the exercises, so what I want you to remember you have to do from all the other videos, we do some static stretches at the end, so where we hold our legs or our arms and pull them across. So if you can't remember them, have a look at one of the other videos and try and remember them. They're a really good thing to remember. We do them in PE all the time, so why not doing them at home when we're doing one of these videos? But that's it for today, so well done. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got loads of points and got a little bit better at throwing and catching the ball. See you next week.